Hi, my name is Terry Harrington, and I would like to welcome you to Technically Speaking. Technically Speaking is a new monthly program produced by St. Clair County RESA. Technically Speaking will feature the St. Clair County Technical Education Center. We will show you what is offered at Tech, and we'll give you the chance to get an in-depth look at the variety of learning opportunities here. You will see what students are doing. You will even have the opportunity to meet many Tech students, the staff, and even some alumni. This is a special year for Tech as the staff prepares to celebrate the center's 35th anniversary. Some of the programs may have changed throughout the years, but the spirit of Tech is alive and well, as evidenced by the hundreds of students who graduate each year. I recently had the opportunity to talk with the director of Tech, Pat Yannick, and he told me why 35 years is a milestone worth celebrating.
Tech opened up in 1976 as the St. Clair County Skills Center, and at that time it was decided that all of the high schools in the area would consolidate vocational education to an area center. The exterior hasn't changed a lot. There's not much on the inside of the facility that hasn't changed. Even though some of the older programs are still here, automotive technology doesn't look at all today like it did in 1976. We've got culinary and cosmetology as a new program, public safety, digital media technology, energy technology and services. So there have been a lot of changes over the last 35 years as technology has changed in the area.
In this premiere episode of Technically Speaking, we are going to explore the newest program offered here at Tech. It's called Energy Technologies and Services. This class is an example of how Tech works to ensure students can learn about the emerging careers and opportunities our ever-changing global society has to offer. The Energy Technologies and Services program focuses on 3 courses of study: electronics, digital home technology, and renewable energy. Students completing this 2-year program will be prepared for a variety of career options, including heating, ventilation, and air conditioning, better known as HVAC. Students can also learn how to become hydropower or wind turbine technicians, or even enter the ever-growing field of integrating electronic home equipment systems, just to name a few. For us to learn more about the Energy Technologies and Services program, I'm going to head down to the classroom to meet with the instructor, Dave Lawrence, while you watch this.
Sun, wind, and renewable energy. It's our future. If you want to be on the cutting edge of the hottest, fastest growing fields, then the Energy Technologies and Services program is worth exploring. Energy Technologies and Services integrate electronics into hands-on applications involving renewable energy and digital home technology. You will study energy management, conservation, wind turbines, and solar panels. If you have an interest in going green, speak to your counselor about the Energy Technologies and Services program at St. Clair Tech.
Welcome back to Technically Speaking. Well, we made it down to the Energy Technologies and Services classroom, so joining me now is the instructor for the program, Dave Lawrence. And Dave, welcome to the program.
Nice to be here, thank you.
So glad you could be here with us today. And I know you're a first-year teacher, and of course this is a first-year program, so tell us a little bit about your background and how you became a teacher in this new program.
Well, my background is electrical sciences. I've been a field service technician for a number of years. I worked at General Motors as an electrical engineer on autos, and then with the turn in the auto market, the position came to be a teacher, and I figured I'd give that a shot and help someone else find a way into the field.
Great. Well, it's got to be pretty exciting to be not only developing a new program while you're developing your teaching skills, but a program too that's really an emerging technology area.
It is. This is something I've been interested in personally myself, alternative energies, wind, solar. It's been quite interesting seeing, especially with the emergence of so many projects going on in the state right now. The Ubley and Pigeon wind farms going in. We're doing Atchison Ventures putting a program up. So really it's been a good time to get involved in all this.
So tell us a little bit, what are the students going to be learning in this program as you develop it?
We're going to be looking at the fundamentals of electronics as a whole. We're going to be looking at how we can make energy through the wind, through solar. We're going to also look at, now we've created energies, how can we go ahead and make this go further? So we're going to be focusing on conservation. We're going to be moving into home automation systems where now we can take that knowledge and put it to use in our own homes to save energy also. So it's electronics as a whole and how we can apply that to real world applications.
So we keep hearing a lot about the new green technologies and we got to go green and all that. So what kind of green careers, I guess, would students be able to get into as of going through this program?
Well, right now we've got a lot of emphasis going into finding alternative fuel sources. Right now we've got several large programs looking at hydrogen. Several programs are opening up for students to actually go in and work as interns that hopefully we'll be able to get them involved with. But also we've got a huge investment into wind energy here in Michigan. We've got great natural resources for it. The state is pushing for developing this, so it's a good time to get into the field, and hopefully this will get them a stepping point to do that.
What kind of student are you looking for to be involved with your program and to kind of step out in that unknown territory, basically?
Generally, people that really like, we try to do a lot of hands-on stuff, so people that aren't afraid to use their hands, get a little bit dirty once in a while. We do like to really get involved in these projects. It's not just lecture. We do some lecturing, but then we come out to a lab and we actually apply what we've learned. So people that are just really interested with conservation, all different types of, want to just learn electronics and how they can apply it to the world around them.
Do you find that this is one of those areas that it's geared more toward the guys, or the gals get involved with this, or is it kind of a good mix?
It's a really good mix. Some of my best students are some of my female students. They've really taken interest. They've come in with not really knowing what they want to do with the program, but once they've gotten in, they've really found that they take to it very well. And this isn't just a guy world, and it's open to everyone right now, and everyone's got the ability to use it.
Great. You mentioned earlier too, one of the things that kind of makes this program unique is a project you're doing with Atchison Ventures on wind turbines and the solar array. Tell us a little bit about that.
The center has been able to put up a wind turbine and a solar panel out to the public so they can be aware of this technology is out there and it's within reach of the average person. As this class, we're going to be monitoring the power outputs from those two and use that as a focal point for our program, as a cornerstone to make it more aware that we've got that going here. Because what we're, later this year, we're going to actually be installing 2 wind turbines right here on site and our own solar array, and the students will be responsible for doing the setup, the maintenance, and collection of all that information.
Boy, talk about a great hands-on experience.
It is, and the students will actually be the ones who actually put the wind turbines together. They'll be connecting them up and doing all the maintenance to keep them operational.
And we're also putting a couple of units up down at Atchison Ventures there along the St. Clair River too, right?
Yes, we'll have 1 wind turbine and 1 solar panel there.
Well, obviously you'll be connecting with them through the internet to gather the data and all that kind of stuff. Will the public be able to tap into that too?
Yes, we're going to be putting up a website that anybody will be able to log on as long as they've got an internet connection. They'll be able to go in and see what kind of power we're producing at any given time. Presently, we have a weather station here on campus that is available to the public. They can go in and check at what our weather conditions are here, and we use that data to compare to would it be more cost effective to put a wind turbine up or a solar panel, so we can look at our average wind versus our average daylight solar power.